everyone. Paulette and Zern have another free with purchase kit at the moment, and this one was one that was actually requested in the group, and it's called What's Your Sign, and it's on astrology. That was a request. And Paulette has done the papers and the belly bands, and then Zern has done the ephemera. And if you want the kit, you need to spend $3.99 in either Paulette's store or Zern's store, and I will link them below. Okay, so this is the kit, and Paulette has done beautifully with this. Absolutely lovely. The imagery is gorgeous. Look at this, you know, for the Ram for Aries. Absolutely lovely. Virgo, Sagittarius, absolutely beautiful. Really lovely. Look at this one. I love this because this here, you've got the hand where they're drawing the birth chart up, and it takes a long time to do a birth chart. You know, you need an ephemeris, you need the tables, and you know, there's several books that you need to actually just get a birth chart. And once you've got a birth chart, you get like traits of what the person will be like. It's like reading a hand. If you read de palmistry, you're not being told the future. What you actually see is characteristics. Your characteristics, that's what you get. The astrology, obviously, that you get in newspapers, magazines, that type of thing. How could they possibly have a billion people with the same thing? Impossible. You can't all get the same astrological thing a day. It is just impossible. But the actual birth signs are very, very accurate. Now, let's have a look. Leo the lion here, and there's Gemini, the twins, Taurus and Scorpio. These are just absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Pisces or Pisces. Then you have the crab, and we've got, you know, what I love about this is the way that they've got the water carrier, you know, Aquarius, you've got the Libran scales, and you've got Cancer in there. Really, really beautiful. This is my favourite page. I just absolutely love that. In fact, I actually cross-stitched a pillow with a very similar design as this actually on it many, many moons ago. There's the Libran scales. And there's Capricorn. This is lovely, isn't it? A beautiful, beautiful image there. Absolutely lovely. There's our Scorpio again. And Aquarius. And then you've got the actual star constellations, what they look like up in the sky, so you can find them. And then we come on to the belly bands. These are gorgeous, aren't they? Now these, I really love playing with these. What I did with mine was I actually printed them with the tick on, and then I took the tick off and printed them again, and then I stacked them. So I put the smaller ones on top of the bigger ones, just to give it a bit more dimension, and I just think they are absolutely lovely. And again, the envelopes, and you've got 2 styles of envelopes here. Now this particular style, if you take these off, you can use it as a writing space. You wouldn't actually have to glue them down. I just think that they're fab. Absolutely lovely. Is there one in there? What's that say? Oh, there is one in there. Just the pages sticking together. And then you've got lovely, lovely spaces here that you can pop your cards in behind your pockets. Now these are journaling cards, but if you wanted to, you could actually print these on paper and make a little notebook or ephemeris or something with them. I think they're absolutely lovely. I really do, from Zern. Absolutely beautiful. And of course she's used the correct signs that you would use. If you were going to do a birth chart, you would do Libra like this and Capricorn like this. This is the way that you would actually write them. And I think the colouring that she's used is fabulous, really is. And then we've got another one again. I've obviously printed off the pocket twice. So you've got 2 pockets, 2 lots of pockets. So that is the actual kit. And that kit, as I say, is free if you purchase anything from either Paulette's or Zern's store. Okay, and I will link them below. And what I decided to do this time was I decided to do a TN. Now I haven't done a TN in, oh gosh, I think it's got to be a good few months. Let me just make sure you're in thingy. It is a good few months since I've done a TN. Probably about 4 or 5 months actually. I've literally just tied it up with a bit of sari silk. I've not done too much on that side. Now, I had a book that I've had for many, many years, falling apart at the seams. So I've actually taken the astrology bit out of it, and you can see the colour of it. That's not got anything on it. That is literally as I cut it out of the book, and you can see the yellowing of it. And I thought the Science of Astrology was quite a nice idea to have on the front cover. As you can see, that's that lovely image again. I just absolutely love that image, I really do. So, on the inside, now I had an ephemeris from 1940, I think it was. I've got several ephemerises, but the ones from 1940 to 1949, I thought, well, I'm not likely to be, you know, they're not likely to be used. So I cut one up, and I've put all the different planets on here. So you've got like the stylized idea of the planet that was on the ephemeris, and then you've got the actual sign, and then I've put which one it is. So that would be Mars, obviously, because that's the male sign. Venus, because you'd have your female sign. And I thought I'd make that into a tuck spot. Then on my scan and cut, you can actually cut out all the signs of the zodiac, but they're obviously the animals, like you'll have your goat and you'll have your scales and, you know, your fishes. It's not this sign. So I cut them out in different colours, and I've used them through here, and they just add a little bit of fun to it, don't they? So the first envelope, again, it's got the ram on there as well for Aries. Just pop him back on the back there. And each zodiac sign, I've managed to get them into order right the way through, because the zodiac signs start with Aries, you know, at April. That's where you start, March, April, and then you go on through the rest of the year. And if you think of the 21st of the month, you're starting on the 21st of the month and going through to the 21st of the next month, then you roughly know where your astrological signs are. And of course the 21st and the 22nd, that's the cusp. So you usually have a trait of both sides of that. You know, you would have the signs on either side of that as part of, in your personality. So here we've got a lovely pocket here, and I've stuck another one on there. Now the tags, there aren't any tags in the kit, so what I decided to do was to get the my Gemini out, and I've cut a load of different tags out. All the ephemera here and on here and that come from Tracy Fox's more rather random labels, which I'll put down below. That's her latest label kit, and then like these come from the ephemeris, and that is one of the first, that's the first star, and you should be able to see how I've put one on top of the other. It just gives it a little bit more dimension, and I thought it looked rather nice like that. And the tags are all different sizes through here. So these are the pages. So right the way through here, you've got like everything to do with each sign. So where this is Aries, this is what it's telling you about Aries. You know, there's the health, there's the start, there's your gems you like, and all this type of thing, and the profession that you would suit and what have you. And then I've put bits of the ephemeris in here as well. And then we go on to Taurus. So this is Taurus. Just get it out. And we've got a little grey ball there. He's quite happy. He's quite happy sitting in there, being a grey ball. And it reminds me of the little white ball by Tommy Steele that we all loved when we were kids. There's another little one down there. And then my tags on here. They've all been done slightly different, you know, and I've used different fabrics on them, and some I've not used fabrics, but I've used this label from the ephemeris on here, so you can actually see, like Taurus is April the 21st to May the 21st, so that would go through it. And then I've got another little envelope there. I've changed the different sizes, so there's different size envelope for each different zodiac sign. And there's your Taurus, the bull, up there as well. And then you see like marriage and friendship for Taurus the bull. Subjects of Taurus have an intense love of nature. So there you go. And then we got our Cancer crab. Cute Cancer crab. A lot of people actually nowadays go by moon signs as opposed to the star signs, you know, ruled by the sun. And the moon signs are really interesting if you actually get into moon signs. I think you're probably quite, you know, if you're into this sort of thing, you'd actually really enjoy reading up about how your moon signs, you know, and how the moon affects who you are and your personality. I think to me, the moon signs are more accurate than this is. So now, thousands of years of people doing astrology has just gone out the window. So there's our Cancer the crab. It's a shame, isn't it, to call, you know, to say Cancer and and it's a crab, poor little thing, scuttling along the beach. And then of course we've got one there, and we've got a green one there. He'll be having fun. That's his envelope. And each of the envelope, by the way, I'll just take that envelope back off. Put him on and take him back off. Each of the envelopes have the little bits that are left over, you know, where I was cutting them out. I think I did several. So they've all got little bits inside. See, I didn't actually use the 2 cream ones on this one, because I think I did about 5 or 6 of each colour, you know, of different, you know, I think it was a blue and a grey and that like peachy colour and a couple of the creamy ones. So any that are left have gone in there, because I thought later on, if I gave this to somebody, maybe they could use it on note paper to go in here, or they might want to decorate the pages. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do with it. And there's our Gemini twins down there. And there's another tag there with Tracy's bits on. And then this is a piece of ephemera here as well. And there's our twins up there, and of course you can see that Cancer the crab. If I turn that around like that, you can see that's Cancer there, which is for the sign there. And then when you come over here, this is all to do with Gemini. See there, Gemini the twins. So, but I've literally put the whole lot in, the whole section, so you know, if anybody wants to read it, they could. And the thing I didn't show you before is on these, on the back, I filled this out. So you've got Gemini the twins and the date, then you've got the gemstones, you've got their lucky number, the day, your flowers, your trees, your animals, your bird, and your metals. And I've done that for every sign, and put them on the back of the card. So that's something else in there as well. And there's a little bit more of ephemera. Ephemeris rather than not ephemera. Well, it is ephemera, but it's ephemeris. Isn't that a cute lion? I think he is so cute. Probably Simba. Yes, and I see the original Scar has apparently died. You know, the actual animal itself that the story was based on. That's very sad. He's died now. And there's Leo the lion up there. I do love that image. I mean, if somebody was interested in astrology, this would be really, really good to have, and then to add to and make notes in and things you find out. I love this for Virgo. How you know, you've got your Virgin for Virgo, but how Paulette has done it is that she's pure, isn't she? She's an angel. She's pure, and I thought that was such a lovely way of depicting Virgo. I really did. That was lovely. And then there's our tag there. I don't know how many tags I cut out, because I was cutting tags out for a couple of other journals that the video about this week. My photo albums that I'm doing, you know, the boy and the girl photo albums. So I was cutting for them as well. So I must have cut about 60 odd tags out. And that's Libra. I deliberately didn't put anything in the top either, because I thought if somebody wants this journal and they take it on, they can then decide how much fluff they want to put in it, or whether they don't want to put fluff in it, you know. And there's Libra. I thought those colours went really, really well together. And Libra, the flowers for Libra are violet and white rose. And I'm a Libra, and Violet is my granddaughter and was my grandmother. It's not bad going, is it? And there's our cat, our Scorpio, with a Scorpio coming up there. So beware of Scorpios, they've got a sting in their tail. I learnt that when I was very, very young, you know, that people who are who are under sign of Scorpio, beware of them because they've got a sting in their tail. Oh dear, things you learn when you're kids. That's our Scorpio tag. And there's another envelope on there. And all, as I say, all the information is in this one. There's Sagittarius. Now the Archer. And those colours matched really well as well. Oh, pin's not. That's it. Come on. That's it. Paper clip was just dropping around the wrong way. And then we've got. I mean, I love this circle. I was going to actually take that one out, but because the information for Sagittarius was on it, I thought, no, I better not. In fact, one of these pieces of paper, I think I've missed it, it actually has the birth chart of Henry VIII in here. I probably missed it while flicking through, but if I do see it, I'll show it to you. But yeah, see, useless information, but, you know, it all went in here today. I was just throwing it all in. In fact, I think that might be it now. Well, that one's William Shakespeare, horoscope of William Shakespeare there. And then, so, of course, the other side will be on the other side. That's our Capricorn. Ephemeris. Isn't he lovely? He's fabulous, isn't he? And our goat is on there and on there. So, I tried to keep it the same on each one because of the fact that, I wanted it to run in the correct order as well. And it's quite easy to, you can Google it. If you're not sure how it runs, if you Google it, you'll get a list of how they run it in there. And there's our Aquarius underneath there. I'll make a little belly band in that one. Beautiful, beautiful image, isn't it, for the water carrier? And I love this image as well for the water carrier. You've got the jug with all the water coming out. I thought it was a lovely little image there, that from the scan and cut. Oh, so you can see there's lots of, you can see how old these pages are. They're really, really, the colour is, really gone now. Oh dear. And there's Pisces, our little fishies. And that's a little tag in there. And our little fishies down the bottom here. It was funny. I was looking at it when I'd done Pisces and not realised that obviously you're going to be doing two fish exactly the same. And I'm going through and I'm thinking, well, I've only got one fish. Daft move. I wasn't thinking at all, you'd need, if you want two lots, you're going to need 4 fish. I was having one of them days this morning. Another bloody bang there with the Pisces in. And this is when we're coming to the end of the book. But as you can see, I've put quite a lot in this to just really, make it into a nice TN. It'd be really fun for somebody who wants to study astrology. Or just somebody who happens to just like it and wants to, fill it out with stuff. So that's our Science of Astrology TN. And Paulette and Zern's gorgeous, gorgeous kit. So I'll link the group below so that, if you make anything, it'd be lovely for you to see. And I will also put their stores down below. There. And that's that done. So I'm now going to go and start on to my next project. Well, I've got 3 projects on the table at the moment that are almost finished. And this morning, I'll show you what else I was doing. Other than cutting out bits of astrology thing, this is what else I was cutting out this morning. Wait till you see these. Ducks. Oh, I was having fun this morning. I was cutting them out And these are for the, you know, the albums that I'm doing. Yeah, and we've got teddies here. So we've got teddies. I was just cutting out lots and lots of like, and I thought these are going to be great on in the book, because I'm also putting in these photo albums. I'm putting all sorts in there so that Becca can actually take this stuff, make stuff for the albums as well. I don't want to do it all myself. I want her to be able to put a photo in, write about it, stick things next to it, you know, and really have fun with it. And I found some rub-ons, and I've found some little bits of ephemera, you know, that I've had for, oh my goodness, probably about 25 years now. In fact, it's right here, so I'll show you what I mean. You know, things like this. Although if I put these in with the albums, then she can make things with it. So I was having a whale of a time this morning with my scan and cut. I really was. Anyway, everybody, have an amazing day. And I'll be back probably not today, probably the next day. As I say, I've got several things going on. Natalie, Line.Arrow, I did say it the other day, there's a couple of challenges going on there. So my big journal that I'm doing for Natalie, I've put actually 2 kits together. I've finished my cover. Yay, I've finished my cover. I think you can see that, yeah. And I actually did another binder again on this one, because there was so much, because I put 2 kits together, there was so much I want to put in it. And to do with this particular kit that you can see here on the front, you make something, put it into the event, and then you'll be in with a chance of winning one of Natalie's gorgeous journals. So I'll just show you a couple of pages here of things that I've been doing with it. But it is such a beautiful kit, it really is. You know, and I've been doing all my journaling cards with my acetate and things like that. So this is nearly finished. I'll put in that soon. I have put some pictures in group, the Line.Arrow group. And the second one that they're doing, the other challenge, she's got 2 free downloadables, which I mentioned the other day. And if you get the downloadables, you can enter that other challenge, and it's just basically to make a tag. You can decide what sort of tag you want to make, but you've got like some tags that you can then add to. So that's quite fun, it really is. And Tracy, if you get into Tracy Fox's Love Junk Journals, she's got a sale going on at the moment. Poor Tracy, at the weekend on Friday, the room that they use as their studio, her and Jay, unfortunately they had a flood, so they've had a really difficult time. I'm hoping to goodness that her Mac's okay, because that got wet as well. So if you could go and support her and go and see a sale. The Foxy Rags 1 to 4 are on sale, and obviously 5 is out now too. And I will do a flip through of number 5 tomorrow, just so you can see what's going on, because number 5, the volume of freebies in number 5 to print off, and you now get, when you purchase the magazine, you now actually get a file, so you can actually print off a PDF. It's not just going through the magazine trying to find them. They're actually in a separate file now. And I think there was about 10, if I remember correctly, but there's a lot. But I will show you them in a video tomorrow. So anyway, it's enough blethering. I will let you all go and get this in for Paulette so that she can pop it into group. So have an amazing evening, everyone. And I'll see you soon.